I'm gonna be totally honest, right? Trading actually saved my life. It made me realize that there's other ways to actually survive in this world. There's other ways to flourish. There's other ways to become wealthy. There's other ways to become financially free or just free in general. To be free, not have someone over your shoulder telling you when to do this, when to do that, when you could take a shit, when to clock in, when to clock out. That's one of the biggest fears of mine. If always having someone telling me what to do, always having someone having a boss figure, like that's the weirdest thing to me. Just having like someone control your actions. Like you need to, all right, you need to hit this number by this date, or this is when you take your break, or you only get an hour to take your break. Oh, you need that vacation time to go see X, Y, Z. Like, I feel like this the craziest thing, right? To have to like check in with a boss, manager, whoever, to go on a vacation. Like trading, having the ability, right, to open your laptop, open your computer, making money, placing trades, being on your computer for whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour or two, couple hours. It doesn't have to be even every day. And you can make money. You can make more money than you would make if you were clocking in, clocking out. You can make it's limitless how much money you can make. But also, you always got to remember you could also lose money. But that's not the topic of today. The topic of today is how trading essentially opened my eyes to the bigger picture, opened my eyes to there's more to life than me waking up in the morning, clocking in, or driving to work an hour, commuting, sitting there, sitting at a desk for 8 hours, clocking out, commute back home. If you have a little bit of energy, hit the gym, do some extracurriculars. I mean, if you have time, that's if you have time, and then do it all over again. Then Monday through Friday, then Saturday and Sunday, you're just trying to get your rest and get some sleep. You're trying to recuperate for the next week. So you don't Saturday and Sunday you don't really get to do much because you're just like, all right, now I gotta do this all over again. I'm like, when I was a little kid, I never, you know how people are like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a fucking athlete, I want to be a all these crazy things, right? For me, like when someone asks me, what do you want to be when you get older? What do you want to do? Like I didn't have an answer. My answer would, if I had to give an answer, my answer is to be free. Like it sounds like some spiritual hippie shit, but like it is to be free in the sense of knowing that I control my own day, the knowing that I control my own destiny. I control how much money's in my pocket. I control that. I can go on a vacation for a whole month if I want to, 2 months. Say one day I want to go to Spain. Let's go to Spain. One day I want to go here. Let's go there. Trading opened me up to the possibility of it is possible. Like I know obviously you could have your own business, you can have your own product, you could have your own service, but for what really sparked my interest with trading is just I don't know, once I got into the charts, looking at people looking at me, right? Like my girl or other people who don't really know anything about like the stock market or just trading in general. They look at my computer screen, right? They look at these lines, and all they see is lines. They view them as lines. I view these, I view it as opportunities. It's opportunities to be free. It's opportunities to to do what I want, you know? And like everyone always says they want to be their own boss, they want to make their own hours, they want to do all these things, but they don't do anything to actually do it. Like they don't make any progress to actually want to do it. They don't put in the effort outside of their 9 to 5 in order to succeed in being their own boss. Like I was previously making 100K. I was working wealth management, pretty much commuting 9 to 5, and it was a decent gig. Like you're making money, but it was just a repetition of just like doing the same thing every day that I didn't want to do, that I didn't have a passion for, and I felt like I was just withering away. And it was within finance. Like I was within finance, but it wasn't what I really love. Like I got into finance because of the stock market, because of trading. It was just like the craziest thing to me. And like people are like, you'll never succeed because 95 or 97% of traders never succeed, never do this, never do that. 97% of those people are doing it the wrong way. It's not about how much you know. It's not. It's literally not about how much you know. Obviously, you need to know the basics of what the candlesticks. You need to know the basics of what leads to market pricing, price action. You need to know the basics. But other than that, you don't really need to know that much. It's all psychology at the end of the day, which people don't understand, people don't realize. People think you got to be the best analyst to make this make sense, or to make money, or to succeed. And I've been on this journey for a while now. I'm starting to see it pay off. Like I'm not making tons of money because I don't necessarily have the capital that I want to have, but I know it's gonna be my full time thing because this is the one thing I do enjoy. Like I've always enjoyed trading. I've always enjoyed just it. Like I look forward to waking up in the morning for this reason. I look forward to Mondays. People before like going into that office every day, I'm like fucking hated Sundays. Sunday nights, I hated it because I gotta go into this office and do this shit. I left that job, but now Sundays are my favorite day. I can't wait till Mondays come. Friday, I hate Fridays because I'm like, damn, now I gotta wait 2 days. And it honestly changed my life, and it just made me like, it made me have a passion. Like I have passion for things, but like this changed my whole perspective on life because you can control your own destiny. And what really clicked, there's like one example this really clicked for me, right? I I was in Colombia with my boys. I brought my laptop with me, and I was looking at the charts like before everyone was like up and shit, like just on my computer, and placed a trade, made a couple hundred. I was like, that was probably the biggest smile. It's not much money, like I'm making a couple $100, but that's it's not the couple $100 what really like made me smile. Like I didn't really care for the actual dollar amount. It was just knowing that I was in a country with my boys, having a blast, not in an office, just chilling in a coffee shop, and I can make more money doing this than I would just clocking into my job. That put the biggest smile on my face because it only took me about I was only in the coffee shop for under I was there for under an hour and I made a couple $100. It made me smile because it was just the what that opened. That it was like, bro, like this is possible. Like this is possible. Like you see the people, all these YouTubers, like these traders, YouTubers, whatever. I see them, and I'm like, yeah, that would be cool, but like, I don't think that could be me. That would be cool though. Like if I could do that. Like that was like years ago, right? When I first got started, when I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was like, taking all these losses, these big losses. Man, I was like, fuck, bro. Like I wish I could do that, but maybe that's not for me because I just kept losing, 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 losing money, like thousands of dollars that I didn't really have much of because I was in college or just graduated from college and I was just losing money. Like my so when I went to school, right, college, like I would get these loans. I lived off campus and we'd get our loan money paid out. I would get it all up front for the semester so I could pay for my housing, pay for my rent, and I would use that money to trade when I didn't really know what I was doing, and I lost so much money. My mom still doesn't know, and she's probably not gonna know unless she watches this. But I was just losing bread. I was losing so much money that I started working at Domino's, delivering pizza, and I started I was working at a Nike while I was in school. I went at UConn, man, and I was like, damn. But like, that's besides the point. I just was reminiscing on like the journey of like this is always something I'm gonna do. This is something it's gonna be my gig, full time job. It's gonna be. You don't even consider it a job. It's just something I look forward to, and I feel like once you find that thing that puts a smile on your face, and maybe it's trading for you. It is for me. It literally puts a smile on my face. I could sit on my computer and look at the charts all day, but just knowing, right? Knowing I can make money from anywhere. I could literally make money from anywhere at any time, and I don't have someone breathing over my shoulder on when I could take a shit, help my mom out with money, be able to like support the fam. Like, this is my last point. Like me and my best friend, right? My best friend Brandon, we told each other, right, that we would never live a normal lifestyle. Like we would never be average. That's like the one thing we always told ourselves when we were growing up. Like being average is the worst possible thing that you can do. Having that two car, the wife, the dog, the regular house in the suburban neighborhood, that's not what we wanted. We told each other our life would be a failure if we were just average. And having the ability to trade, having the ability to make money, for me, my friend, he's a music producer, so we're both doing our own thing. But with trading, especially for me, it opens my eyes to there is more to life. There is ways to get to that pinnacle that I'm talking about. And I've gone through the ups and downs, bro. I've gone through the L's, but we turning them L's to W's now. So stay tuned. And if you're in a similar boat, if you're thinking about giving up with the trading, don't. I hope this is a sign to you to continue because if you really enjoy that passion, if you really are about it, no matter what happens, you're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to do this thing with anything, with anything. If you really want that one thing, you will get it. Because there's a version of you that exists that is doing that one thing. So Take it how you must. Don't give up on the journey, and stay tuned. Peace out.